Some sci-fi shows don't just release, they take over the entire year. And 2025 has been packed with massive returns, surprise hits, and genre-defining series across every major streaming platform.
Stay true to our friends.
Do it.
From post-apocalyptic worlds to interstellar rebellions, artificial intelligence revolutions, and long-awaited finales, this year has been a goldmine for science fiction fans. Today, we're counting down the 10 sci-fi series that took over 2025. The shows everyone's talking about, the ones dominating ratings, and the ones you absolutely need on your watch list. Whether you're into space operas, dystopian thrillers, or next-level video game adaptations, this list has something that will pull you in and refuse to let go. Let's jump right in. Number 10. Alien, Earth, Hulu. Alien. Earth takes one of sci-fi's most iconic universes and drags it straight into a nightmare on home soil. Created by Noah Hawley, this first-ever Alien television series doesn't just revisit the franchise, it mutates it. Set years before the original 1979 film, the show drops us into a future where corporations rule. Hybrid experiments blur the line between human and machine, and a crash-landed vessel unleashes the galaxy's most terrifying organism right onto Earth. Across its 8-episode first season, Hawley blends philosophical questions about consciousness with classic xenomorph dread, creating something sleek, atmospheric, and unexpectedly emotional. Renewed for Season 2, this is a world where ambition, technology, and evolution collide, and humanity might not be the species that comes out on top. Number 9. The Eternaut, Netflix. Some sci-fi stories go big with spectacle, but The Eternaut hits harder because it feels disturbingly real. This Argentinian series, based on a legendary 1957 comic, drops you into a Buenos Aires swallowed by a mysterious, lethal snowfall. What starts as a quiet night among friends explodes into a survival nightmare, and the show commits fully to its grounded, lived-in world. Ricardo Darín leads the cast, bringing weight to a story where ordinary people are forced into extraordinary choices. With only one season so far, and a second already on the way, the show stands out for its atmosphere, cultural specificity, and slow burn tension. It's post-apocalyptic sci-fi, with heart, mystery, and a sense of place you don't get in most global productions. A true hidden gem on Netflix. Number 8. Murderbot, Apple TV.
Eye contact.
Some sci-fi shows lean on big mythology, but Murderbot succeeds because of its personality. Specifically, one very sarcastic, emotionally avoidant sec unit who would rather binge its favorite soap opera than deal with humans. Based on the hit novella series, this Apple TV adaptation delivers 10 tight episodes of action, dry humor, and surprisingly heartfelt character work. Alexander Skarsgård plays the title character with a perfect blend of deadpan comedy and quiet vulnerability, turning a security construct into one of the most relatable protagonists in modern sci-fi. The world feels tactile, the missions are tense, and every episode digs deeper into what autonomy actually means. With only one season so far and a second already greenlit, Murderbot is the rare adaptation that feels both faithful and fresh. Number 7. Foundation, Season 3, Apple TV.
We act together, or we lose.
Foundation returns with its most ambitious chapter yet, expanding Asimov's universe into a sprawling, multi-timeline war for the future of humanity. Season 3 throws viewers between collapsing empires, rising rebel factions, and the terrifying emergence of the Mule, a powerful mentalic whose influence threatens both the Foundation and the Cleonic dynasty. The scale is massive. Galactic politics, mythic prophecies, and mind-bending psychohistory collide at every turn. Characters old and new step into bigger roles, especially as allegiances fracture, and the question of who truly controls the galaxy becomes impossible to pin down. Visually stunning and narratively dense, this season pushes deeper into destiny, free will, and the cost of rebellion, making it one of sci-fi's most cinematic offerings of the year. Number 6. Alice in Borderland, Season 3, Netflix. Few series escalate their stakes the way Alice in Borderland does, and Season 3 pushes the survival game concept into its most psychological territory yet. Now 3 seasons deep, the show has evolved far beyond its early pulp chaos, becoming a full-blown character study wrapped inside a nightmare version of Tokyo. The games feel bigger, stranger, and more personal, testing not just physical grit, but emotional endurance. Arsu and Usagi's journey takes on new weight as the Borderland reshapes itself around them, blurring the line between choice and fate. Visually, it's the series at its most cinematic. Neon ruins, empty streets, and maze-like arenas designed to unsettle. As a final season, it leans into mystery, tension, and human connection, delivering a gripping send-off to one of Netflix's wildest sci-fi thrillers. Number 5. Fallout, Season 2, Prime Video. Fallout Season 1 was one of those rare surprises that didn't just live up to the games, it expanded the universe in a way nobody expected. And now, with Season 2 just a week and a half away, the hype is at full blast. The first season set the bar insanely high. Massive world building, unforgettable characters, and a wasteland that felt both terrifying and weirdly fun. Season 2 looks like it's doubling down on all of it. Bigger locations, deeper lore, and more of that sharp mix of dark comedy and brutal post-apocalyptic storytelling. Fans are especially watching to see how the shift to New Vegas plays out, and early reactions suggest Prime Video might have another hit on its hands. The countdown is officially on. Number 4. Pluribus, Apple TV. Pluribus is one of those rare sci-fi dramas that feels instantly different, unsettling, emotional, and strangely beautiful all at once. Created by Vince Gilligan, the series delivers a post-apocalyptic world where humanity has merged into a single hive mind, except for a tiny handful of people who remain stubbornly, painfully human. The first season runs 5 episodes, but it hits harder than most shows twice its size. Rhea Seehorn leads with a phenomenal performance, anchoring the story in grief, defiance, and a quiet kind of rebellion. What sets Pluribus apart is its tone, eerie, darkly funny, and almost philosophical, as it explores what individuality really costs when the rest of the world becomes one. It's stylish, original, and already renewed for a second season. Number 3. The Last of Us, Season 2, Max. Character-driven. Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey deepen Joel and Ellie without losing its soul. Number 2. Andor, Season 2, Disney+.
You're right here!
If Season 1 proved that Star Wars could feel grounded, human, and genuinely political, Season 2 takes that foundation and turns it into something even sharper. This is prestige sci-fi disguised as a rebellion story, a slow-burn pressure cooker where every conversation, every alliance, and every quiet moment feels like it's sitting on top of a fuse. Diego Luna steps deeper into Cassian's evolution, surrounded by an ensemble that feels more lived in than ever. The world building expands, the stakes grow, and the tension is constant, but never loud. It's Star Wars stripped of myth and magic, rebuilt as a brutal portrait of resistance, sacrifice, and the cost of waking up. Season 2 isn't just great, it elevates the entire franchise. Number 1. Stranger Things, Season 5, Netflix. After nearly a decade of defining modern nostalgia, Stranger Things enters its 5th and final season, with the weight of a true cultural giant. What began in 2016 as a small-town mystery has grown into a full-scale epic, one that blends horror, sci-fi, and coming-of-age storytelling in a way few series ever pull off. Season 5 carries the tone of a last chapter, quieter in its character moments, heavier in its atmosphere, and unapologetically cinematic. The cast feels like they've grown alongside the audience, and the world of Hawkins, once just a backdrop, now feels mythic, cracked open by years of secrets. It's a season about endings, reckonings, and the strange gravity of returning to where everything began. After 5 seasons, the Upside Down has never felt closer. And that wraps up our look at the 10 sci-fi standouts that already hit screens in 2025. Whether you're catching up on the ones you missed, or finally diving into the series everyone's been talking about,
Emil's abilities are far beyond anything I can do.
this year delivered some of the strongest sci-fi storytelling we've seen in a long time. If this video helped you find your next watch, hit that like button. It really supports the channel. And let me know in the comments, which 2025 release impressed you the most? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy binging.